record. Okay, so we're going to talk about distance learning, just how everything is going to go about for the rest of it, because we do know it's the rest of the semester. What we have heard right now is that grading is going to stay the same. Kind of weird. They're going to vote on it tonight at the board meeting, so we might know a little more next week how it's going to go down. But for now, basically your third quarter grade is what your semester grade would be. However, you have the option of doing better. So if you do better than what that third quarter grade is, they'll raise it up. But if you had an A third quarter, then the least you can get is an A. So it kind of doesn't do service to people that already had a decent grade. What's the point of them doing it? So I'm kind of trying to do the work to make everyone happy, but also to help people that really deserve the A and should have the A. They should be able to get it and stuff like that. So we're really going to push on that one, which is why I'm trying to do a little more playful learning. And honestly, we're living history right now. So I think we really need to prioritize wrestling with the stuff that's going on right now. The first thing that we do know is that you guys are over here. So our collab time is 2:30 to 3 on the days that it is. I do have office hours, 11:30 to really 12:30. That's my time off from doing ed tech training. So you basically would just log on with that bit.ly, go to it. I'll have my separate screen open and you can ask me questions and leave after 2 minutes. It's just my time that I'm telling you I'm gonna sit here, do nothing but work, not training anything. And if you need help, you log on or you come on to stuff like this. The Zoom code there, password doesn't change on that one. So pretty easy overall. If we do go to our class though and we look at it, we need to know that we do the same thing like we've been doing since freaking August. I really am bummed out by this. They took away the gifts. That made me really upset, by the way. I'm very angry by that. It's okay. We're not using Classroom, so even though Classroom is set, we know that it has to be through district. I'm not using it. I'm using the same thing that I've always used. I don't see the reason to jump on it and change on that one. But if we do look at today, so what I did say on this little section over here, assuming this mouse would stop moving, there we go. This kind of gives us the rundown of everything up until economics is over as of May 8th. After that, we'll kind of do financial literacy. We'll do some fun cryptocurrency life check thing. I'm going to have some guest speakers on. So really help you finish out your senior career with style and just learning for the life of what is after. Because I really want to use this time as a chance for us, including me, to get ready for what the world is going to be like post COVID-19. Because I've heard things even as far as districts may be shutting down for next semester as well. So this may go into then. I've seen a lot of colleges say they're not coming back till January 2021. How are we going to do our economy? So there's a lot of things that are going to change. And unfortunately, you guys are the ones hitting that market fresh, where other older people like myself have had time to kind of adjust or think about it. You guys are hitting your life at that. So I really want to make sure that the rest of learning, the last 5-6 weeks, is enjoyable learning. And it's not anything that we're going to go totally stressed with and freak out, but it will help you. So just know that it does say that days that are red are mandatory, meaning, hey, you really need to show up from 2:30 to 3 on those days that are red, because that is where we're going to do like the podcast. We're actually going to do it. So I need people on there. You're more than welcome to come on every day, because I'm doing it every day that we do have a session. You don't have to. I'm not taking attendance. I'm not going to mandate it. I really want you to do the work. However, there still is work to be done because we want to push forward on that one. All the links are there, everything you need to. So really, we're not going to be meeting Tuesdays and Thursdays, just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then mandatorily just on those. We will be done with economics on May 8th, so then we'll move into the fun stuff, financial literacy, budgets, all that. Yes. I really want to do a social think journal. Why I need to do it? One, evidence so I can raise your grade for people, but you would open it, make a copy of it. It's kind of the same thing we've done before, but what I want to do is I'm going to start asking more social, economic-minded questions, because the goal is we want to use this data that we create when we come back for our podcast May 18th. We want to use that sheet that you've created. You'll turn that in for a grade kind of as like a final half thing. Only 45 sentences, very quick. I just want you to really wrestle with the stuff that's coming out today and how we pair our knowledge with that, because we're living in history, like it says right now, and I really think this is the time. You're going to be telling the story to your grandkids when you're in your 80s. I'm telling you, just like the people did from World War II, and we didn't understand them, people aren't going to understand us, so we really got to figure out how we're going to make our history, for the future and what it looks like. So we'll do that. That'll be on every day. So even if you don't come on those days, you still are going to have to click on it and do that, just like the work is there. This one that I do want us to do, this is all going to be due, honestly, by Friday the 8th when it's due. So, you have plenty of time. So it's not pressing that you have to do it every day if you have other things to do. But this first one, is the influence of the federal government. So I do need to look at this because we do have to finish this off with economics correctly on this. But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do a thing that I learned from a USC professor that I thought was brilliant. And their idea was that there are 4 worlds when you really think about it, and not just in history, just in general. If you really think about it, there's 4 ways to look at everything. There's a political way, an economic, a social, and a cultural way. And you know what? I actually agree with that. I do. I think we look at things through those lens politically. We look at it through religious, all the different things. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do that for a few different topics. As it says here, you just read this. It'll tell you what to do. We're going to create a flow like this. So what it does is you would, for example, this one's on national defense. You're going to answer these in terms of what you're seeing right now going on in America based on the perspective of what it looks like. So if I were to actually see what that looks like in terms of writing, if you notice here, this is not a essay thing. This is not a sentence long. This is very much just topic, put it in, maybe a little explanation, but you notice it's very simple. The whole point is it always moves from one side to the other. We always start up here at cultural and we always end at economic right now. So we're going to start and look at what is the cultural America, really the lens looking at in terms of national defense, what is social America looking at it, and you have 4 categories you have to hit. We got national, environmental, competitive markets, and consumer rights. It'll make a lot of sense once you go through it and you actually see it. Watch it, but again, this is a lot more, the reason why I like this is this goes away from that stupid constant essay writing, all that stuff, to just getting down to a straight up answer. What we're trying to do is we're trying to look at life and see how all these different worlds blend in for our understanding. And the reason why I think it's more important now than ever is because we don't know what the future is going to look like. And I'm not saying in terms of I don't think the future is going to happen tomorrow or in months. I just don't think we know what it's going to look like in terms of how we're going to operate. Like, are we still going to have sporting events? Are we still going to have concerts? Are we still going to have movie theaters, right? Are we going to have flex work schedules where every 2 weeks we flex as the number of cases goes up, we don't work, and then we go back to work? Things like that. So we really have to look at it from all different angles. So that's the point of today's pressing thing we're looking at here. So make a copy for yourself, keep it. We will put it in our own folder. So this time is not going to be grouped with other people. The reason why I'm saying that right now is I don't want to trust that everyone's going to do it, because reality is some people aren't going to do it. And I don't think that's fair to put that on you right now. I want you all to really get your grade up to the A that you deserve during this time, and then you go off to college real life happy, and we look at this in the past few happy and whatnot. So that's for that one. So each day during these times, I don't think it's ever going to take to 3 all the time. It's just a very quick, hey, let's talk about it. If we want to talk, collaborate, maybe, but this is our dedicated time, 2:30 to 3 on these particular days. So not Tuesday, Thursday. And then again, according to this thing here, you technically don't have to come to this, because what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put the video link from this in the past one. So if you miss it, you can always go back and watch the video and look at the same thing. So I do that right now for AP training. I do that. So I'm going to do that for you guys, because I'm finding, like me and Maritza were talking about, some students are working right now and they just can't. So I can't really force them. And I don't think I should. I don't think that's fair to you guys in that one. So I really want to make it as flexible of an environment as possible. However, it's not a nothing environment either. And I think a few people are taking it as a nothing environment. So we just want to make sure we switch that up. So just get in the habit of going to here. You can come up, you're good. Go to it, see it, stay on top of it. And really by May 8th is when we kind of shut down. And then over here, we start, not May 8th, sorry, whatever the date is. I can't remember. But by May 19th, yes, hi Vincent, oh, okay, I'm sorry, that's okay. He's okay. Are you okay? Oh, you do? Okay. He's a happy little guy. He's happy. That's it. So yeah.
Mr. McLeod?
Any questions?
Mr. McLeod, it's me, Christopher. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, I can see you, Dad's iPhone.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's iPhone. What you call it? Is it fine, or if you could show me right now, or put a video how you said right now on how to like make a copy and like submit it in your own folder, because I don't remember doing something like that.
Yep. No worries, man. Thank you. Good clarification on that one. And you never know. The questions you guys may ask, someone else may be thinking it. So I'm always a believer, guys. I take us as type of family. So we're not going to shaft anyone for anything on that one. What we do is you just go into your normal drive here, go into your shared drive, and your shared drive, again, this is like everyone together, so you guys would still go into government econ. We go ahead and open that up. And then what we'll do is I'll make a period 1 folder like this, but a new one. And if you were in period 1, you would just open it, and then you'll have a folder like this with your name. So just go new, click on folder, and I'll wipe all this stuff by tomorrow so that way it's there. New folder set, and then you just write your name, and then you put everything in that one when you do it. So very simple. So once you come to the things on here for the first time, so like the social think journal, we just open it. I'm gonna go to file. We'll make a copy of it, put your name like that, put the folder, drag it over, you're good to go. It makes the copy, and then you'll work on that one. And then the same thing with this. It opens up to that, go to file, make a copy, and yes, you want the entire presentation. And now you'll make that copy, move it into your folder in that one. So just get to have it, everything that's gonna be worked on, and it's gonna be a lot easier as we get closer to the end of it in 3 weeks. It's probably gonna be more like listening to podcasts, because we are gonna create the real podcast, and I really want us to go deep with this because it's hot, it's fresh, it's for the future, so it's something that we can really weigh in on. So just make sure you're on top of that. And again, if you don't, I'm not checking every day if you put it in there, so I'm not gonna have that there for you, so you don't have to feel like that is a priority. It is more in the college-based system where, hey, it's gonna be due by this day, so it is that portfolio type of work. But again, I want us to collaborate more on it. So when we come and talk like this, we always open it up and then like, hey, you know, what are you thinking about this? Like, are we even thinking about national defense? Because I know the world's going crazy right now, but anyone could bomb anyone and we'd be back to a world war even during times of this. So as much as we may not want to culturally think or socially about national defense and wars, politically and maybe economically we are. So it's just a way for us to think from different lenses. But the whole point of this is for us to engage, kind of talk and provide that outlet, and check in, stuff like that.
Right.
Is that covered? Is that helpful, Chris?
Thank you, mister.
You got it, man. Awesome. Good. Anyone else? Do you have anything else? I mean, what do you got for me? Besides me staring at myself. Yes. I stare at myself every day during trainings. It's crazy. That's all I do. It's wonderful. Yeah, that's it. So you know the expectations. And again, I'll do it every time at 2:30. Stay on as long as you want. The video will be put back so you can see it there. So if there's 1 of you or 67 of you, it really doesn't matter. Just the days that are read as it are the days that we really want to make sure that we're on. That's it, guys. Honestly. Everyone else okay? You good? Maybe. You're like, I don't know. I wouldn't tell you even if I was bad. Stay calm. Things will get better. I would think they have to get better. I can't guarantee that. I don't know that. But I do know that we want to live a better life, so we are all going to work harder to be in a better place. I'm not saying it's going to be enjoyable for the first couple months, but you know, it is what it is, and I take solace in the fact that I'm not dead. You guys aren't dead, so life does get better. That's it. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys on Friday if you do come on. If not, just stay up on the stuff, and please reach out to me, or you can come on during the conference call time. Just send me the reminder, just talk to me, stay engaged, don't make me have to chase you. Because the reality is, I'm not going to chase people. I'm not. You guys are adults. Some person said, oh, you teach mini adults? No, I teach adults. I teach adults who are coming into life now. And that's the way I look at it. So I really don't want to baby you, because I do think the system babies seniors a lot and doesn't force you to do things on your own. So we really want to make sure that we're doing that and pushing forward. But that's it. So enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the heat wave that's coming. Oh God, I'm already sweating. I could feel it. And the next couple of days are going to be atrocious. So get out of here, guys. Unless there's any other question, you're good. Okay, Dante grades should be in by Sunday. I'm hoping. I'm working through it. It's a lot of grading. And since you all did a lot of work, I'm trying to make sure that I give that correctly in that one. So just know that. Get out of here. We'll see you guys. You're too nice. You don't want to leave the call. I like that, but we'll see you. I'll end it. Have a good day.